Welcome to the girls. Today we are having a very, very special guest on today. I am with a relative of mine, and she is celebrating a very special birthday, and we were fortunate enough to grab her from everybody else because it's her day today, and of course she's so popular. But I am going to introduce to you my great aunt, June Evangelista. She's right here in the beautiful purple outfit. How are you, Aunt June?
I'm fine, thank you.
You're doing well. You're celebrating a big birthday today.
Yep, so far.
So far. And how old are you today?
I'm 4 years old.
4 years old. See, whatever it is that you feel, that's how old you are. Well, you look magnificent. 104 years old, everybody. Come on. My goodness. This is one time when you want to really tell your age, right?
104.
104 years old. And you know, I looked up some of the facts on people who are over 100 years old. You're only one of 57,000 people in the United States that are over 100. And that's not saying that they're 104, but that they cluster 100 to 104. So you're remarkable.
Oh.
Now, we were doing a little bit of talking with your son, Bobby, over here. You called him your little baby son, but you have another a daughter as well, Nancy.
I have a daughter too,
right?
Nancy.
And she couldn't be with us today, but Nancy Evangelista.
Duffer.
Nancy Evangelista Duffer, her marriage name. A lot of people watching today will probably remember her from high school because your husband, Larry Evangelista, was the principal of Hazleton High School.
Right.
And but getting back to you and your son, Bobby and I were talking a little bit about all of your history. And being born in Hazleton, born and raised in Hazleton, were you?
Yeah. Hazel Township.
Hazel Township. And I could remember as a kid walking to your home over in the, was it the Vine Street area or Locust?
Third between Church and Laurel.
Third between Church and Laurel Street. And one thing that always struck me about you is you were always, I'm going to call you glamorous, because you were a stunning woman and still are, but you were always dressed to the nines. I could always remember you having pearl earrings and pearl jewelry on, because you're born in the month of June, and the month of June, of course, is your birthstone, but you adopted that pearl look.
The last day.
Yes, the last day of June. You were born June 30th,
Correct.
1921.
1921.
And you have seen so many changes in your lifetime in 104 years with technology, with just the invention of the television. Did you have a television when you were younger?
Oh, yes. They had very few.
Very few televisions. And then along came...
we didn't own anyone.
No. If you knew someone who had a television, you would go over to their house and watch TV. And the president at the time was who? President Harding? So you've seen 10 different presidents in your lifetime. What's one of your fondest memories with your family, with when you were a young kid? What do you remember as being some of the things you liked to do?
Oh, I can't think of anything right now.
They were pretty simple days back then, weren't they? You get together and have a lot of conversations with family.
Yes.
And visit.
How about going to Atlantic City at the Holmhurst?
Oh, well.
Are you giving secrets out, Bobby?
No. I'm trying to remind her of a joke.
Oh, that was the big offense. No, our reunion, our family reunion was the big day.
That's
day. My mother's maiden name was Sywell.
Sywell.
The Sywells meet for their reunion each year at Knoebels Grove.
And there, you had a little birthday, well, a pretty big birthday party today as well.
Yes,
a lot of people.
We're having a nice celebration in the Laurels.
Where you reside
Where
now.
I spend my days now. And all of my family and friends and my husband's family and friends are all showed up. We're having a wonderful time.
Well, we are honored to be part of it, part of the celebration, to be able to celebrate your life. And I'm old enough to remember you from when I was a little girl, and it's just the years pass so quickly, but you've remained very spry and ambulatory. Last year, my husband and I celebrated our 50th wedding anniversary, and you came to our celebration, and you enjoyed that celebration, so I want to thank you again for doing that. I would never miss your birthday. What do you like to do now in your days that you're spending, your free days?
Well, the legs don't move always the way you want it, so you can't do. I was a big ice skater. Ice skating was our time, our big deal.
That was a fun time. I could never master that, the ice skating. You're talking about legs. I have weak ankles, so I never did ice skate, but I always admired. You're like one of the Sonia Hennings, I guess. She was a great ice skater. Remember Sonia Henning? Did you meet your husband in Hazleton when you met Uncle Larry? Did you meet him in Hazleton?
I met him till I got to high school. I heard of him, but I didn't get to know him until I went to high school.
So you met in high school. And did you date throughout high school? You dated throughout high school? No, you just knew him in high school. When did?
I don't know when I met him.
After you came back from working in Philadelphia.
Oh, so you left and went to Philadelphia to work for a while.
And when he came back from the war.
And then Uncle Larry went off to war. Did you have brothers and sisters?
Yes, I had brothers and sisters. I had one brother and one sister, Betty Ford and James Ford.
And James Ford. And are they living today? No?
Are they what?
Are they living today? Are you the oldest living member of your family?
No, they're both passed away.
They both passed away.
She was the youngest.
The youngest. So you were the little one. Well, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, we're going to find out the burning question everybody wants to know. What's the secret to living to 104 years old? Stay with us. You're watching The Girls. Welcome back to The Girls. Today we're on location, and we do not have Janine with us today. I'm pulling the whole show here with the girls. Janine is in Florida, and we are visiting a very special relative of mine. I am with my great aunt June Evangelista, and it's because we are celebrating her 104th birthday. And so we're here at the Laurels, where she resides right now, and a lot of her family and friends are with us today. Had a nice little party with a happy birthday cake, and as you can see, she's all dressed up with her crown on. You must have asked me 10 times. Yeah, it's still there. You want to make sure you have that crown. Are you going to wear the crown to bed?
No, I don't think so.
Well, you look beautiful. Purple is one of your best colors, and you have "It's my birthday," so everybody knows it's your birthday today here at the Laurels. And we're just so honored because celebrating 104th birthday, I think you should have your own show. And we're going to be televising this on Channel 13, SSP TV, locally in the Hazleton area, on Service Electric Cablevision, and on our high definition channel 513. And we will also be on the internet. If you go to our YouTube channel, you could view it there as well, 24/7. And we will be celebrating your birthday, I guess, all year, because we're making plans for your 105th birthday already.
Oh, well, let's hold it down.
Hold it down. Well, you're doing so great. Aunt June, What is your routine like at the every day up here at the Laurels? What do you do? What time do you wake up in the morning?
Oh, my time is around 5. I get awake around 5 o'clock.
You get up at 5 a.m.
I don't get up, no, I get awake about then, and any time within the next hour I get up.
So you just arise
6 o'clock really is my time.
And then do you like to have a nice breakfast in the morning?
Oh, breakfast is my meal.
Breakfast is your meal. What do you usually like to have?
I have my cereal and my bacon and eggs.
Cereal, bacon, and eggs.
Or oatmeal.
Or oatmeal. Is that every day?
Oatmeal.
Every day? Is that your everyday go-to?
Well, that's usually, mostly every day.
Do you drink coffee? Do you have coffee? Do you drink coffee?
Oh, yes, coffee with my meal.
And you take cream and sugar in your coffee?
Cream and not much sugar, but cream.
If you haven't caught on yet, I'm trying to find out what your secret is, because I, like everybody else out there, is trying to figure out how you live to 104 and be, God bless, as healthy as you are. And I say God bless, because, you know, God granted you this beautiful life. So we're trying to just find out from you what we should be doing. Do you exercise?
You do use exercise from the time you're able to get around. You should be able to exercise, not sit down and do 1, 2, 3, 4, but keep doing things like ice skating and swimming and all of that stuff. I started from little up.
So you recommend that we stay active, very busy, not just sit. That's one of the things I always remembered about you, is the one day I came to visit with Nancy, your daughter, and you were on your stationary bike, going and going and going and going, always moving. So you recommend the exercising?
Exercise. Oh, yes, you can't go to sleep.
No, don't be sleeping and sitting around. How about your housework? Did you do a lot of housework? Did you iron and clean and vacuum?
Well, if I was working at a steady job, I'd have somebody do work for me. But if I just worked part-time, I still did my housework. And my mother was an excellent cook, and she taught me quite a bit. But as long as she was alive, she did the cooking.
Did your mother live with you?
Sometimes she lived with me, not always.
And you said you worked full-time, sometimes part-time. What did you do when you worked?
I was secretary stenographer.
Oh, that's an art. That's an art. Do you remember who you were stenographer for?
Did you say?
Who were you a stenographer for? Who did you work for?
Well, I started out Geisler Knitting Mill. I was the secretary stenographer there. During the war, I was in Philadelphia. I worked at different parts in Philadelphia as secretary stenographer and other little odd things.
But you were always busy.
Then she got married.
And then you came to Hazleton and you married your husband.
Yes.
And then she had a part-time job working for Benny.
Yes. For the Hazleton City accountants, I filled in for at part-time on different things, went with them on their different trips to different cities to do some auditing for different banks.
How important is friendship in a person's life? How important do you think it is to have good friends in your life?
Oh, you're lost if you don't have any. You're lost without friends.
You have a few.
Carol Hoppy is one of my very good friends. She still is.
And you have a few friends here who live here in the same assisted living that you live. One of them is Clemmy Yamona. Is she a good friend of yours as well? Clemmy Yamona?
Well, I know Clemmy through Clemmy was so popular from the beginning, and she and I belonged to the Hazelton Women's Club for about 25 years. That's where we really became friendly.
So you knew just about everybody in Hazelton that would come in that's younger than you or your same age, from being involved with politics, and then with your husband, with different things he was involved in, and then through your children, making friends with your children's friends as well. Were there any advice you'd like to give anybody who's watching out there to enrich their lives? What do you think about the generation of today that's always on their phones and whatever? What do you say to that? What do you say about family life today?
No, you can't be on the phone continuously, but it plays its part in different places, and nothing special that I can think of.
Yeah. Do you have access to a cell phone? Do you have a cell phone? Do you have your
I
own
have cell phone, yes, because I talk to my son who will be in Philadelphia or somewhere else at the time. And my daughter, of course, is Carolina. She works now with one of the banks in Carolina. And of course, that's how we're in touch with each other, by the phone.
What do you think about the phone being able to send pictures to you? All the technology that you've seen in your lifetime.
Well, I think it's nice that they're improving and adding extra things like that.
Did you have your hand involved in a computer at all? Did you learn how to use a computer when they came out?
Oh, that's when I started working for the Hazelton City Accountants for Benny Matteo. That was where we got to learn to work all extra machines.
That was an adding machine. Adding machine.
Adding machines?
Machines. Naturally, because that was the Hazelton City Accountants. I worked for them for part-time. And
So
we had the adding machines naturally. And that's where I learned to work. And that's what we did a lot.
So you were the numbers girl. You had to do all the numbers.
Somewhat.
Numbers, numbers, numbers. What do you do with the rest of your day? We heard about your morning. What do you do in the afternoon?
I don't know anything in particular, do I? Whatever pops up, I guess. I do belong to the Hazelton Women's Club. I've belonged for years to the Hazelton.
Right, but how about at the Laurels? Don't you play bingo or have games or activities?
Well, I am now residing at the Laurels, and of course I engage in all the bingo and different...
Twister. What do you play? The games where you throw a thing onto the Twister map?
Oh, you play Twister.
It's not really.
They're different, but they're
Different games and
yeah.
activities.
They use a Twister.
Different games that we do at the Laurels.
Well, you must have quite a good time here, because I know that we had to try and fit you in. We had to fit ourselves into your busy schedule. They keep you active and going, and you have your family and all kind of activities.
Yep, you have to keep active with things. It's a healthy for you to do different things, and that's what the Laurels is set up for, not just for your home, but it keeps your health going. when you'd get active on all different sports that they had.
And that's good to be involved. What time do you go to bed? Are you an early bird?
Depends if there's anything on television, but mostly I go to bed around 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Well, that's pretty good. That's good. So you get your rest, you get your exercise.
I have to, because I had a sickly childhood.
What was wrong with you when you were a child?
I had a very weak heart and was not expected to live.
Well, I guess you showed them. A very weak heart. Your heart, God bless you, is full of love today, isn't it?
Well, the doctor had me on. I know one thing, bananas is the big thing.
Yeah,
Oh, bananas is the big thing.
that's what he told my
Okay.
grandmother. Yeah.
Bananas.
Bananas you learn to eat as soon as you find out something's wrong with your heart.
For the potassium. That's a hint, and don't forget it. It's coming right from someone who knows. Well, we've had such an enjoyable interview with you, Aunt June, spending time with you this afternoon.
Well, I'm very happy to be able to do it.
We're going to let you get going. What'd you lose your tissue? You know, those darn tissues, they always go up the sleeves that you can't find. And there it is. Da, 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 da. The magician. Right? Look what I have up my sleeve. Aunt June, thank you so very, very, very much.
It was my pleasure.
Well, thank you. You're as beautiful as ever. And we will be back to see you again. We have some beautiful roses for you. We got them from Smith
nice.
Floral. All the roses, I know that you like. Roses, the flower for the month of June,
I
right?
was just going to say, I'm born on the 30th of June. Roses are the June flower.
Thank you so much. I love you.
Oh,
I love
thank
you.
I
And
love
have a
you
happy,
too.
happy, happy, happy birthday.
Thank you, thank you,
Thank you. Till next time, we'll see you. Bye-bye.